Guys, y'all gonna have to give me 1 second. I mean, something just literally flew in my eye, like it's in my eye. And now I've lost it. Hold on, y'all. There's something in my eye, like literally it's in my eye. Oh my God. Oh, oh. Sorry, y'all. Oh my goodness. I literally came in, pushed the comment. I saw Susan and Tina and Crazy Cat Mom in the chat, so I'm gonna come on in. I sat down, I pressed the comment, something flew right into my eye. And I'm like, what is it? But it had to be something in the air because then it just looked like a little piece of chalk. So I tried to flush it, it wouldn't move. Then before I came on to y'all, I tried to touch it with my hand. I've been putting my hand to my eye. And when I did it, uh, I'm sorry, y'all, that just threw me for a whole loop. Then I just had to sit with the water running in my open eye just to. I'm sorry. Shit happens. God, I don't know what I'm doing with my camera right now. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me get my sunglasses because I have no idea what just flew into my eye. But it was like it was attached to my eye. Oh. Give me a second, y'all. Give me my sunglasses. So this thing ain't one thing, it's another. Welcome, 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 welcome. Give me a second. I promise you I'll greet you. Welcome everybody in the building. Look, I still got this comment up. That was a doozer with a snoozer. That was a doozer and a snoozer at the same time. Corns mom, I see you. I see you. I see you. Jared Talk, how you doing, King? I see you. Happy birthday, Derek. How you doing? I see you. I see you. I see you. How you doing, Susan Tina? How you doing? How you doing? Let me go up. Oh, that just threw me. And then Crazy Cat Mom. I'm just saying, sis. That's what I was actually reading when I put those. Okay. Oh, it's going away party is tomorrow. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. You better be getting ready. Ooh, y'all know what I said, but I found out y'all in nobody chat. We all got things to do. You can catch the replay. That's the great thing about the replay. And if it's really worth listening to, they'll come back and back and back. It'll be 2 years later. It'll still be catching hits on that video because they keep coming back. They coming back to back. You know, it ain't supposed to be they just came when it was live, and then when it's over, don't nobody give a damn what you was talking about. They're just clipping, ain't nobody watching it. We clipping and talk about it. You ain't do that. Why ain't do that? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, sis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on, because I almost unplugged my computer there real quick. Oh. Yesterday, I just had to take a break. Yesterday was a good day. I was happy. It was a great day, all in all, but it was happy. And so I'm one of the things I don't tell y'all for me. I mean, if all your mental is the most important thing you got. It's the most important thing you got. And if you waiting for somebody else to know what you need and you don't, you're gonna be waiting forever. Now I'm talking forever, ever. I'm talking about you gonna be gone still waiting. Your lineage gonna be still waiting for the waitings you was waiting on. Cause they gonna believe they gonna catch it for you. But that's not how it works. So I know who I am. And some people, what they do is they in pain. Like that. I had to stop because around here, everybody's so sensitive with the good stuff, and they not sensitive with the bad stuff. So you say something like, hurt people hurt people. That's a fact. Ain't no happy mofo sitting on here hurting nobody. But a hurt mofo is trying to hurt everybody they think is happier than them. A hurt mofo trying to take everybody down. Like I said, I'm looking at Jag. Like I told y'all, when it comes to this Jag thing, everything she doing right now, I've been said from day one, they faked that car thing. Then when she turned around and said she had spies on her husband, they watched him fill up a water bottle with gasoline, then spray it all over the car and start this. I said, girl, what movie is this on? Is this Waiting to Not Hell? I mean, this is Waiting to Die from Not Exhaling. Like, I just don't know what soap opera she on. And then just like with TJ, now I'm hearing all this money, they dogging this woman Pam out. Then she done gave him all this money. But TJ wore that Ed Hardy shirt like it was 2005 for like a week straight. When did she get the money? Did she get the money when? When? I need to know. When? Jag either wearing the same clothes or no clothes. Because she a nudist. Well, a nudist ain't going to have on the same clothes all the time. They're just going to be nude. They're going to be wrapped in something. I know some nudists. Come up in their house and like, hold on, let me wrap up because I'm just chilling to this mug free. But they not, I don't know, girl. But she got an excuse for everything. I mean, she got more excuses than my kids. Like, they got some excuses. My son's special. And then she got more. But anyway, I seen that. I tried, y'all. I tried to go watch it myself. The sequel roast or parody or joke but it had some funny points, but I don't think it was supposed to be funny. The parts I was cracking up laughing at. One, I was laughing at the fact that I didn't know if Star knew when C was talking about herself or was she supposed to be insulting Brooke. But for some reason, the hits made Star keep referring to Steve. So like, wait, you think she's talking about herself like that? So wait, I guess that's what you think of. So that part, those kind of parts were little giggles. Like you said, that was funny. I don't think it's funny that Star's kid came on there, but I think it's hilarious that they're so involved in what people should be doing to be better, but yet they all keep making the mistakes of what they talk about. So one, why are you doing this parody in front of your shorty? Like none of what you're talking about, especially at the point your shorty came in, and I don't want to see your shorty. I'm not here dogging your shorty. I'm actually speaking up for your shorty and saying, look, these are the kind of parents that'll tell you, we gonna go talk to the bullies' parents. They bullies. These are the kind of people that be like, hey, you should go be watching your kids instead of worrying about what's going on the internet while they aren't worried about what's going on the internet for another mofo. Not even because them, not because Star and Mud's into it. Are Star and Mud's into it? Right? Or is it like a united front? Like you into it, we all into it? I don't even get down like that. Y'all into it, and at the end of the night, I still got your back if I ride with you. I'm still with you. If they bring an army, I'm gonna be in your army. Just note that. I'm one of your soldiers because I'm rolling with you. You know what I mean? I'm not your flunky. I'm not your yes man. I'm not your mommy. I'm not your lover. You know what I'm saying? So it's only so far this gonna go. You know, and we are ground and these are keyboards. It's only so much typing. Did I tell you I'm really dyslexic? Not saying it because it sounds cute. I'm saying it because I'm letting people know dyslexia has no face where we can say this is what it looks like. And that I'm just like everybody else. And I'm not afraid of things that we call labels. We got all these labels that make people think they better than you because they don't have a label. Some of them just don't have a diagnosis. That's it. But anyway, so I don't even think I want to have type battles with somebody. I don't. I barely want to read the shit. Just being honest. So the thought of me having a big hold up, girl, yeah, you got a better chance. You got a better chance of me calling you and asking I write some of your papers in school. That shit's not gonna happen. Like it's not no what we what. But anyway, so I didn't even know if they into it. But you taking time out to sow this chick for this other chick, this other grown ass woman who was just they were just best friends. They would get bosom buddies. They were just my buddy, my buddy. Whenever I'm live, you're in the chat, my buddy, my buddy. My buddy docs you. My buddy's got files. My buddy sends messages while I'm live so I can talk about you. Girl, like what? But now you what sorry. So now you on here talking about sitting on faces and all this, the stuff that's gonna make them question my life in itself, and I'm just talking about you. But you doing this, and your shorty walk up, and you didn't even get out of character, honey. Are you getting paid for this? Were they sitting there in super chats? Was the Cash App open? I don't know. Somebody let me know because I want to know. I want to know. But I said, girl, this just went from funny to scary. This just went from funny to scary. And then they'll get mad. Oh, y'all always want to talk about somebody's parents and the kids are off limits. You right. Then I damn sure shouldn't see them faced out and alive. I shouldn't be cutting it off because I think it's inappropriate, but you doing it, and you doing it. You the parent. I wouldn't know you had a kid now. Well, that might be your grandkid. I don't know what kid it is. But I know it wasn't you just showing us a great mommy moment or a great grandma moment. You were showing us a messy grown ass woman with another messy grown ass woman mama, and a child walked in. And I said, once again, what are we doing for the future? We showing little girls this how you treat each other. Well, if she seeing this that young, 10 years from now, she gonna be coming up to chicks' crib throwing out box cutters. Y'all gotta stop. Then you get mad somebody say that. What else she gonna be doing? Talking about sitting on somebody's face? She go to school tomorrow and say sitting on somebody's face that had a whole case that have social workers in your house. Trying to figure out where she even heard that at. And then it's on documented things she started on the internet while you did it. Like, but we sit here and judge people out. Let's stop. Start looking at that man in the mirror. You sitting live seeing something like that. Say, I can't be talking about another chick when I'm doing something like that. How could I be talking about her? Huh? Oh, okay, Muzz got pissy dog pads on the floor. Okay. Y'all saw that. We didn't. We seen your daughter come up, but you and your homie continue to be inappropriate like she didn't. We saw that. And your homie, because she's shady, the reason it's still up is because later it'll be something she throw at you when she wants to. If she gonna have that back in her, she ain't gonna talk about it now. She gonna talk about everybody who talking about it. Girl, can you believe they said that about you and your daughter? It was just an accident. We wasn't even saying nothing inappropriate. We was laughing. We didn't curse once, girl. Oh, girl, we didn't curse, girl. You don't have to be cursing once. You can't talk about things that are actual in front of children. Not even for a parody. To be honest. And you damn sure don't want to be doing it on the internet. You damn sure. If you're going to do it anyway, don't do this. Don't you dare. Because somebody going to have something to say. In my opinion. Next. So, once again, because it's deal with some of the same people. I'm sorry. Oh, that just blew me. I said I didn't want to come in from my phone now. I mean, from my phone anyway. Anyway, like I was saying. Oh, I don't even remember where I was because that just blew me so bad. Like, hey Craig, hey sis. Oh, that just blew me. But anyway, I don't know what is going on. It's got to be the heat because it's saying that the Wi-Fi is just not connected. It's not secure, but it was just fine. But it's literally all the what is going on. What's this one? But you know, one thing about my trusty old phone, it's always gonna have your signal. See, mobile, I love you, cause you always catching us. Oh, my whole Wi-Fi right now is boopity bop, and I'm about to walk through. Like, dang, is it working in the living room? Is it working in the living room? But yeah, so like I was saying, so this whole see what month. I'm sorry, I had such a pause. Oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Though, can y'all hear me? Yeah, I know. First, something in my eye stuck to my doggone cornea. Then now my Wi-Fi want to get to the heat, and I'm trying to dodge the heat. I'm trying to avoid the heat. Like, oh, it's hot. It's hot. So I'm trying to dodge the heat. Shoot, they gonna have me coming through here, Joe Clarkin. They used to call me Crazy Danny. Now they gonna call me Batgirl. Tell me y'all can hear me. Shoot. Cause I ain't got time. I said forget it. I'm walking in my coolest room. Since I gotta get on my phone and go live and shit, I might as well get comfortable. Even though I can hear Future telling me, "Beat, don't get too comfortable. You better not get too comfortable." Y'all know that's my jam. Woo, y'all. All I gotta do is put those slats on the bed, and I'm gonna do a video just putting the slats on. But I have to get all my stuff. I'm sorry. I need my phone charger. Cause since I'm on my dang on phone talking crap, it's gonna die even faster. Cause just cause I'm talking crap, it's gonna be like, oh, so you want to be up in here talking crap on her? You want to think you better than somebody? And I'm like, no, I'm just talking crap about what I seen. Did y'all see it? But I'm giving short crap talks. I said this shit's so crappy. Some of this stuff's gonna get its own upload. I can't talk about this. I ain't got time to be talking about it in one live. All these people. But anyway, so the whole Muzz and I see you for one. The whole Muzz and see what debacle is bringing out old stuff, but then it's to fight them. But my whole thing is like, see what if you still fighting for real and the real and fighting for real for the Muzz thing, then you should have never stopped fighting it. You should have been fighting it while she was your girl. You should have been fighting it, but you're not. So I'm kind of like, okay, but it's opening up stuff. So wait a minute, this is not my phone. Almost F-bombed it out. This is not my charger. What did I just do with my charger, y'all? I'm so sorry. I feel like I am going in circles. One, because I'm set up to be in one place and I'm setting myself up someplace else, and now I'm driving myself crazy. So I'm gonna stop for a second before I even do anything else. I'm just gonna talk. Um, it's no joke. It is no joke. Um, but uh, but it's just opening up the old thing. So you know how before you'll be watching something and you may not know nobody. Back when all this was going on uh with the Muzz and the real and everything goes with when it comes to selfie, JJ and real, that goes further back than that. That goes further back. Anybody knows who knows me knows that I'm just not that type of person. So even with real, there's certain things like that he's not gonna do when we have conversation. And so I'm a whole respect that he had enough respect that when speaking to me, there was certain things he didn't do in my presence, and I'm gonna leave that right there. But what I say, like the whole month thing. So back then, I didn't know who a J Fid is. So back when he was saying, "Oh," now I do remember Yaya because I remember that Yaya was a cop or whatever, or a state trooper. I don't know, something with the law. She was married to the law. I don't remember what exactly was with the law, but I remember that, and I remember she used to like kind of give him advice, and she was cool with him or whatever. But I remember when they fell out, and it was supposedly, And I never would know always with reels, but I'd hear it. But back in those things with the reel, one of the things I do remember that was constant, whether it was because he came and he trolled or annoyed to it, was the keep of the N word. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, so we rehashing stuff that ain't got shit to do with the stuff people trying to rehatch. Like, are we rehashing that, or we rehashing that, or it's all this one thing? So like that's how I feel about this. Like, and we ain't getting nowhere. Same nowhere it got when it went out. Like nowhere is getting just because when enemies keep hooking up. Like, oh man, I'm mad at Muzz, and I know you hate her. Let me go get up with you, man. I'm mad at C. Well, I know you hate her. Let me go get up with you. But these snakes gonna be bringing this same story back to 6 7 months. Still no resolve. Still no nothing. It's just gonna be bringing up other people who, yeah, it may happen, may not happen. Don't know what's going on. Did it? I don't know. But then now we gonna have deeper questions. I'm like, damn, wait, what happened? Who was saying the N word? Who called who an N? Then we don't forgot that really what we supposed to be talking about is Mother Sneaky and Snaky. And even when right before I came on here, I saw Roll Hog was live. I knew he was gonna be talking about Rio because Rio last night was doing a Siwa intervention, which to me was the goofiest shit in the world because see why she need all these interventions. I mean, all these people to be doing. She could stand there right by herself and abracadabra, hocus pocus. And I just don't see why it's all this. But once again, all these people need a group to absolutely do nothing with. They got a whole group of people fighting and nothing gets done. No, none gets solved. They don't get more respect. People don't start this. As a matter of fact, the disses get worse. But anyway, so that's how Roadhog and he's playing this once again because everybody, all these people have all these messages on each other. They just talk and record. That's called entrapment sometimes because the questions you ask and you record and sounds like you were trapping somebody for later. But I proceed. Let's go on. Let's look at this because once again, let's take real about the shit. I'm talking about all the calls we be hearing. So on this call, she like, yeah, did you say that to her? I'm taking the her is Muzz. Did you say that to her? You're like, nope. She like, oh well, I know you said it to me. Did you say it to her or maybe somebody else? Like, I said no. Well, if we know he said it to you, and she's saying he said it to her, we know you told her that she said it. There, bingo, bingo, bingo. Then it just solved the case for y'all. They've been fighting this for 2 years. Here's it is. All these people set each other up. And it's not who I like, it's who I like more and who I dislike more. So you got to remember that. They're going to be recording each other calls. They're going to be sending each other screenshots on text. They're going to be going into chats to see who in the chat. Then go back and tell whoever they're going to tell. They're going to go get men to fight women. They're going to say the most hateful things you ever said in your life. They're going to swear that they devout Christians, Catholics, or Muslims. I don't know. It depends on which religion they grab in that day. They're going to spout out shit like hashtag being something that's great and good. I don't know, but y'all got to see the signs. Y'all got to see the signs because if you don't see the signs, you'll be sitting around. Oh, now I'm mad at her, and oh, I don't think I like them, and I'm no, because see, all these people knew all this stuff we talking about now. All these text messages, these ain't secrets. These are people passing it to each other. They know it already. They knew it, and we are sitting here like somebody just cracked the Da Vinci Code for us. Please, girl, ain't no Da Vinci Code's been cracked. Who else been on here? Like I said, we just sum these up real quick. I mean, like I said, Muzz and CY are just proving that not only do they work together, they never wanted to work together. They just did. They just snaked through here. And now they opening up all these wounds with people starting on this, and then they be sideways dissing people on the side. Like, look who's on this. Look who talked to them. Look who did this. Why are y'all still paying attention to that? Who cares? Who cares? Y'all got phone conversations and stuff from people from 2 3 years ago. You just sit on them like that. Y'all messy like that, and it's okay. Y'all, I mean, come on. Like I said, I was more mad that, like I said, she was so fight the power, but she's a great woman and a sexual being. She literally does shit against women all day. That's who she fights. She ain't fighting no man. And she said, oh, because these women aren't coming out. I hear you, but you ain't even fighting like you trying to win. You just fighting. So that's what you think. But remember the same thing I had to learn one day if you got a daughter. And you don't want her out here just fighting nonstop. She ain't winning. She just fighting. All the people around her, they losing. Her friends getting beat up. Everybody getting this. And she just fighting. And she's fighting so much that sometimes she bringing her own enemies into her own circle. Because she don't even know how to fight fair. Man, get it together. Don't make a parody on that. Yeah, same script, different cast. And then it's like, okay, we brought it up before. Nothing happened. We just keep bringing up every time. Did y'all never notice? Every time one of these beats come up, would you find out? Oh, it's all this racism going on, but nobody cared. It was all this we passing around women's body. Nobody cared. It was all this. It was all this. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. But oh, hold on, we care. But really, I don't care. I just want to put that up as a mirror, as a little distraction for you to think we care. But really, everything I'm telling you I care about, I'm about to do the total opposite. I'm about to say how women need to empower each other while I'm about to downgrade. I mean, with stuff I've been had, I could have been down with it. What was I waiting for? The perfect moment to destroy her? Oh, girl, man, I wish I would be sitting around thinking about these chicks like that. I wish I would. I wish I would. But then every last one of them, as soon as you doing something dirty, here they go. Oh, it's too far. Oh, it's too much. All of it's too much. All of it's too much. So like I said, so I was watching. I'm like, look at this bullshit. But like I said, I've been thought, see what been using real, and that's not a personal thing against him. That's not to have a back and forth in a conversation. I've said that clearly to him because I feel like she only comes around. Like I said, I haven't talked to Real in over a year. So outside of going up on his panel that day, a few months back, and talking to him on some real shit, that was probably like December, January when that happened. Outside of that, I haven't had one conversation with him. Yeah, but what I'm saying is that I ain't never been with none of the smoke. So it's whether I like you or I don't, whether you did something or you not. I ain't never been with like, oh, real. I'm sitting and have conversations that I could probably record that approve you do the most heinous stuff to women. No, I don't, because I wouldn't be no parts of that. So my whole thing is, if Yaya was ever talking to him and he was telling her he murked somebody, he 187 somebody, and she was just, what was she saying when he said it? Don't say that. Don't do that, because I didn't hear in that message where she was saying, you know how I feel about that. Don't say nothing like that around me. She was saying, no, you said to me, so I just making sure you didn't. That's just proving he said it. Yeah, I'm sure he said it. We've heard him. I mean, come on. Ain't he the same one who said he helped old girl when she was not even pregnant, whether she was or she wasn't? He wasn't saying terrible things. So then what you think, we doubted it? But when it comes to Real and Roadhog, they both have mutual combat of saying some of the most terrible things to each other, to and about each other. And I do understand, like I said, Real done said some heinous stuff about his children that are just unacceptable, whether I liked Roadhog or I didn't. They're unacceptable. Roadhog. So they have like mutual combat. But what they both have also is people on their teams that hate the other one. So it's people who hate Roadhog, roll with him. It's people who hate him, roll hog. And then, like again, it's all this mutual fighting. But the really people you heard is the casualties is, you think Real really seems to care about being called an end? No, but it does set a bad place for all the black people that's in here trying to just be cool, and because it's lots of them in here. But knowing that, dang, I see it's okay around here to just drop it like it's hot. And they only use it to get us to, jump up, and it happens over and over again, and it makes it seem like within this group, there's this underlying down tone on black for what? We ain't even the ones up in here acting the fool. I mean, there are a couple. But it's just, and that gets annoying, and that fact that it always keeps coming up, or like even how like one for hates husband last week, all that racism. Damn, is y'all over here to be racist? Like, why does everything lead to such racist shit? All these people who want to see other people be better. Well, racism is the bottom line to everything that's bad. So I don't know how we gonna get good, or there's gonna be peace when we have this much hate in my heart. Like, I'm just confused with that part. That's what was going through my mind. And even when you watch this stuff, like the stuff that's done, it's like, dang, Heidi had to drop to y'all what SWAT is. Why ain't y'all just go watch the movie SWAT? See what some SWAT teams do. Why didn't y'all just go watch a episode of First 48? That's who's kicking in them doors, the SWAT team. And know that none about this has happened to none of y'all. But y'all yet on your arm on been swatted. Oh, you could have took a black man's life. Oh, you could have da. Well, but not speaking on none of the ones whose lives got took for the exact things y'all lying about. And the only real people want to be is real mean, but then want everybody feel real sorry for them when they get really checked. I don't drag into this like that, because then if I start saying stuff like, Hey, in real life, you keep threatening people. We're done talking. Then everybody, oh, you want to get on violence? Why does everybody too old to fight? What is it you want to get to next? Like, I mean, you threatening people, you telling people, oh, I got your address. Oh, I'm pulling up. Oh, I'm doing what are we supposed to do? Be dancing, we kissing, we making out. What are we about to do? What are we about to do? Swap recipes? Take our kids on play dates? What are we about to do? Because I don't know nobody who's telling me I'm nothing, 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 nothing. I'm pulling up and I think we're about to do anything fun. So why are we still talking? They said, no, 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 we just going back. I'm just trying to prove that they wrong, but they ain't proving they wrong. They making themselves look wrong. So, like I said, do I think Rio should have came back into this, jumping into some old shit you didn't get solved? You gonna be sitting there, Captain Saving that hoe, and she's still gonna be doing what she did. It's still gonna be facts that even while she's been your friend, she was trading on you too, and she was running with the whole muzz who swore that you said something that you had said to Yaya to her. That's a fact. That won't change. So while you're sitting here bringing this all up and sitting there rooting for her, she was just kicking it till a couple of months ago with the woman who was telling Roadhog and them that you was trying to 187 them and you never said it to her. You said it abiente to Yaya. Yaya told her she went and did something with it. And I'm sure Yaya told Roadhog too. That's why she's giving them videos to this day. Because she knew, like, even if he don't, I got proof. So even if he say he didn't tell yeah, yeah, I got proof. Any blind man could see that. Helen Keller could hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I ain't got to be in their business to see that. Okay. You just got him to admit that he never told her, but he told you. You told her. And she's still standing on the lie that he told her, knowing he never told her. C would know he never told her. C would probably been knew she got it from Yaya. C would probably been knew that Yaya had a video that would prove that Rio had said it, even if he hadn't said it to Muzz. Come on, it's old news, y'all. I know it. I ain't know it before this, but I know it's old news. I can tell by how these people are that people been knew this. The video ain't from yesterday, is it? The Yaya film, did she record her and Rio talking about it yesterday, or is the video dated in her phone from like a year and a half ago? Come on, these scoundrels. I want them to give me all the videos. Forget y'all. Stop bringing them out half at a time. Just go and drop it. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Come on, I want them to drop it like that. Show me y'all really telling. Come on, Tattletales, tell. Cause y'all telling on y'all self. Y'all telling me how messy boots. Ooh, all this pandemic messy. I wonder if some of the stuff in people's phone might have little traces of the virus because they was a pandemic messy, honey. They was just pandemic messy. I bet you if Witch said tomorrow, let's make up mugs and come, we gonna run it back home. That's what nobody realized. And they will be back together. Because this about to all hit a fan so hard. Nobody see it right now. But it's gonna hit a fan so hard that what people gonna really realize is to see it. It's really one and the same. I don't know how they don't see it, but they gonna say that they one and the same. And not only are they one and the same, they still are just inching out information they have. Because in their mind, they got these great everything's on everybody, but then surprises all these people doing the same thing they doing and having everything on them. I don't know. I don't know. How could you openly be saying I got files on everybody, then be mad people know what you look like, or you, because just like you got files, I guess you went through the internet and remembered that the internet is eternal. So whether people was making up pages on you or on you, if it had your likeness, your names and stuff, you're gonna find traits of it. That's what people gonna do on you too. And they'll belong to the internet. But then you'll keep coming under all. Well, you're gonna have to stop fighting with all these Americans because we can't keep having all these Canadian laws versus the American law. I can't. I can't. So does that mean that I allowed to be disrespected because I'm an American? I don't know. I don't know. It touched me a wrong way. I don't know. Don't judge. Don't judge. But yeah, so these are the things I was watching. I'm just like, are people looking at what they're looking at? Like Jag, like I said, I can go back and forth on all of these. These were the things I was thinking. Like, come on, I don't care if you like somebody. Yeah, that's the problem. I'm seeing the action. What we talking about? Okay, you want me to think just like with even Jag going back and forth? Because like I told you, I'm gonna go back and forth. Um, Even with the Jag and TJ thing, like. Jag sits and talk about that girl Naisha and how bad she is, but yet the girl you laying up with has actual children that are hers, whether they are kids she got custody of or children she gave birth to. She has actual children that she left behind with a woman where you're telling us is so terrible that the state should take her biological kids, right? So this woman's that terrible, but you're leaving your children there. And then TJ is telling us, oh no, me and my children been talking about escaping. Well, mommy, you're doing bad on your children because if you and your children are talking about escaping this hellhole, which is your ex, and you're gone with a stranger and leaving them there, mm, that just doesn't sound good at all. Like nothing about that sounds good. So it makes it sound like either y'all lying or do you realize how that sounds about you? Who would be leaving their kids and you with a whole crazy stranger who acting a fool all over the internet, who you argue with all the time. So it sounds like if you brought your kids with Jag, why ain't you and Jag getting your kids? Why ain't y'all went got the kids and brought them back? Since it's so peaceful with Jag, since y'all so free, since y'all so about to do, oh, let me get y'all waiting to get a place. Okay. 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 I guess your kids got to wait for that peace still. That same peace you was sitting with them talking about, we going to get free from Naisha. Now we going to, girl, bye. Girl, bye. Is anybody watching what they watching? Didn't I say this girl wore that Ed Hardy shirt for a week? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Remember that day she was shampooing her hair, telling her she was getting ready to get her hair done. She couldn't get a camera because she was so excited about getting her hair. She still ain't got her hair done. But yet I'm watching a woman say she sent y'all a whole stack, man, sent you a whole nother, because I could care like she sent you $5. She sent you $15. I mean, if she sent you $15 and you said you was getting your hair done, how come we haven't seen it yet? All we saw was Jag get a haircut. We know that shit didn't cost $1,000. She probably got them graphics put in her hair for $25. Yeah, well, I can't. I can't. But then we watched. I'm like, oh, did you hear what she said about somebody else? Did you hear what she said about herself? If Naisha's so bad, the kids in such danger. Well, TJ, you known her 11 years. You shouldn't have left New Mexico. If you was trying to free somebody, it should have been them kids from that house. It shouldn't have been you went to free Jag. And you didn't do nothing free. You signed it. And even in your sign, you had to have Naisha sign. And then, girl, you talking about you still got the keys to the car. That proves that you got the car in a settlement. Girl, if you don't sit down, girl, that proves you had the keys. I still got keys to cars I ain't had in 20 years. Does that mean I got it in the settlement? No, it just mean I still had an extra copy or I still had a, you know what I mean? Well, even if you got rid of it, if it was total, I still had a copy. What proves you didn't own that car is the fact that somebody else will come get it and you ain't go get it back. That's what proved that. Please. So like I said, I don't know what y'all was watching. When I was watching these things, I was thinking, does anybody see what I see? Like this don't even make no sense. We think we telling some good news, but it make everybody sound just as messy. Why didn't we release this information to free Muzz a year ago? You know why they didn't release that information? Because it wouldn't free Muzz. It would actually prove Muzz was lying. It would prove that Muzz never heard him say it. So once again, look how we trying to help somebody. You just proved again that girl be lying. That she didn't hear it from him. She heard it from Yaya. And she knew Yaya talked to him personally. And she knew Yaya had a recording. Now we know the story. Mystery solved. Oh, I'm such a good detective. Sometimes I'm just so proud of myself. I am. I just solved that case. There we go. Next. Next case. so we can move on. Cause y'all argue about what y'all doing now. I don't want to hear y'all arguing about this 6 months later, what y'all doing right now. Let's talk about now. Let's talk about what's been going on since January. Let's talk about that. Let's get in 2023. Let's get it cracking. I don't want to talk about it in 2024. That's when they're gonna give us the receipts from right now. Like, girl, look, this is what she was saying May the 16th. You like, girl. They'll be telling us that next October. But they was holding this important information that should have us banning people, not talking to people, not this. Okay. Okay. I'll tell you, I'm the type like this. I feel like on here, it's what you make of it. And anyone who feel like, hey, I don't like this or I don't like that and I want to do it, that's what they should do. And that's just how I feel. That don't bother me. That do not bother me. But when you keep coming and proving that no matter who you was on the phone with, you was recording, I don't trust a person like that. You was sending screenshots from one person conversation to another. But I don't trust a person like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You was going to tell somebody something, but not calling the person back to tell them, hey, by the way, I told that person what you said. I could honor that shit. You not doing that, you a messy mofo, and whatever smoke you get, what you get. And I'm sorry, people be like, oh, Danny, what you saying? No, I mean that shit. I ain't saying I'm giving you the smoke because I don't play like that. I'm going to give you a different kind of smoke. But if you catch smoke, that's on you. And if I'm going to say it loud and crowded once again, if you're a woman passing around inappropriate pictures of a woman, you are sick. You a sick bitch. I don't care why you're doing it. And unless you want that to happen to you, I hope I don't care how it happens to you, but I wouldn't hope it on you. Because why? Why, ladies? We too damn grown for that. That's sick. If you a chick getting dudes to fight chick, you's a punk bitch. That's how I feel. I don't care who you are if you doing it. I could love you death. I'm like, girl, you a punk bitch. Why'd you get them dudes to fight them girls? Girl, you's a messy bitch. Why are you passing around that woman like that? Now, if that woman has it on the social media, hence, if you decide to get on your Instagram and put it live, you've given it to the world. I'm just not with certain stuff. I'm sorry. And especially not from a group of women that I know every time I'm in a chat, all of them talking about some essay, what happened, when they been this. You wouldn't dare. Because if you ever been essay, you could barely let somebody touch you off guard, let alone you passing somebody's stuff. Girl, I don't want to hear that. I'm tired of these selective justice fighters. I stand against racism. Okay, I did say the word once or twice, but I was mad at them. I didn't mean as a whole. Nah, no, like I said, I'm not with them. Oh, welcome back, Tim. Yeah, no, I'm not. And that's not, and that worst part is people like, man, you saying something about my favorite. You saying something about yourself that you know your favorite is one of the people that did that stuff I just named that should be unacceptable as a woman to a woman. Even if you don't like it, then damn, box up, get together, do something. Because it sounds like I'd rather you be fighting each other as grown ass women, which you shouldn't be. I'd rather be you be doing that than knowing that you're putting something out there on a woman that can live longer than her because of your hatred for yourself. I'm sorry if that's how I see that. That's just how I see it. And chicks smiling in each other's face but recording each other's phone calls is the reason that little girls get jumped, get left, get attacked by people, and women, they friends, they homies set them up because of women like that. Those are those kind of little girls that grow up and be women like that. And I don't like that. Those are women that hang out with women be sleeping with your husband. But I don't like that. And telling you you wasn't doing him right anyway and they knew it, like they was helping you. They the reason why girls don't have girlfriends. Girls gonna argue, they gonna fight, they gonna get into it, they gonna gag, they gonna just like dudes, they gonna argue, they gonna fight. But they just not when dudes set each other up like that, somebody's life ends up being taken. because it's just too much. And so that's why I'm like, oh, when I see this, I'm like, y'all think this okay? Because they mad at each other? Because they went live when you went live? Because they cool with somebody you don't like? Okay. So strange men should come to their front door? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I guess that makes sense. I guess. If I'm not angry. But then these people tell me how happy they are, how life is so good, how they got so much money, they got so much intelligence, they got so much this and so much. Girl, you got too much time too. But like I said, these are all my in my opinions. It ain't the gospel. But like I said, if it's okay for the goose, let it be okay for the gander. So for every woman involved, I hope every girl in your life is touching this kind of stuff. So because it's okay. Because they might have said something to somebody. They might hang with somebody don't like. They might, you know what I'm saying? The stuff we saying it's okay to do it. I hope they do it. Hope they don't make a mistake one day and show one of their friends like, does this bra make it look like I got a little bit of a chest? And their friend decide to say, oh, she was passing this around to boys. Or maybe one day their friend might be showing them a scar or something to be intimate or whatever. Who knows? Who knows? And it'll be okay. Maybe they might be fool enough one day to like a boy so much that they send him something. And he send it to one of their friends and their friends pass around. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe that's what little girls should do. You'll have little girls at home trying to take their life. And I'm being honest. Because when you go look into young girls, so we're gonna be honest, because y'all everybody be like, oh, you being too real, but somebody trigger warning, trigger what? One of my moms dropped the word trigger warning here because that obviously saves the day. But we don't think that the things we're doing are triggers to the society we live in, triggers to our life and other people's lives, because there's other people that know that my life has dealt these cards of exactly what you're doing. So at the end of the night, you got little girls, and when you go look them up, and most of the little girls, what happened was somebody was bullying them cyberly. So whether it was about what they may have shown, something inappropriate, they did a video some guy made they knew nothing about, but it's being bullied the same way that adults are doing. And y'all want us to say to kids, well, you know where I'm gonna start? I'm starting at the head. These grown arse women, like that's what I'm gonna talk about. I'm a grown arse woman, so I'm gonna talk about grown arse women. Period. Because I say they just gotta have it because everybody around here is typing show. They don't really mean it. They're not really preventing nothing. They not nothing. They not realizing that just like how these young men, how they needed the big brother program, these little girls need the big sister program. Well, us to be big sisters and be better women, we got to be better women. I know sometimes I can't even get mad when I see us not getting respect because we're not demanding respect. We out here weak and broken, trying to build a nation, switch a nation, and change a nation, and we are shifting a nation. I said, all these tough Tony chicks out here, the same ones who and woo in this school skirt. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You ain't gonna keep calling out people and think one day somebody ain't gonna answer. You're not gonna keep doing something the same way and think somebody gonna play your game the opposite of what you think they gonna play it. You think in real life you gonna keep on telling women, grown men coming for them, and nobody gonna come for you and see how you like it. What if somebody had them grown men and you? The ones that ain't gonna type it and talk it, the ones that's gonna do it. But them some once again punk ass bees too, because why you got a bunch of men want to fight some women? Now I know some chicks roll right up on you real quick. And they so bad, them same chicks roll up on them dudes. The ones you was sending. With a carloads of dudes waiting to hope one of them got out and thought they was gonna mess with one of them chicks. I'm so sick of this. I'm like, these real women. Oh, these the most bad. Oh, I'm from here. I was third ward. hard. I was here, I was there. You ain't learned the codes of the street. You ain't got no structure. You don't have no, stop. Oh, I know real. Listen to the people I know, but yet you see talk about all these real things, but you keep becoming a victim of the stuff that happened to people that's goofies trying when keeping it real go wrong. When it got a little too real for you to be a part of it, you should have got your butt up out of there. So like I said, and then people be thinking, oh, Danny, you saying don't address it. I ain't never said that. I'm not addressing it that way. Like I said, old Tink Tink done called me everything under the sun. Everything I wasn't, everything he is, everything under the sun. I still haven't disrespected Tink the way, and I'm not going to, because you fighting in a way that ain't gonna move me. None of it's true. And when you done, I'm still gonna be happier than you. When you're done, I'm still gonna find peace in my soul. And if God called me home, I can live with everything I've done. I don't care if nobody else could. I don't care if nobody else would. I don't care if I can live with me. And the only thing I'm gonna hate is that I waited so long that I didn't get to fix everything I want to, but I am at peace with me. Peace is a privilege. I wear a crown and can't nobody take from me. So you can go say she don't deserve a crown, she ain't got a crown, she ain't worthy of a crown. I know people better, and it wouldn't dim the lights on my crown. It wouldn't. That don't make me better. Nobody made me better than the old me that hated me. That's it. Get on you. Love on you. Build on you. And sometimes the universe is going to give you a second chance. It might not be with the things you thought, but you won't know it right when it's giving you another chance. Y'all, like I said, y'all worry about, oh, I want to tell people that you should understand that I act this way because this has been done to me as I'm doing it to people. Then you should understand they acting that way. I don't tell a fire how to burn. That's why I tell people, I tell Terry Lynn all the time. I tell Heidi, some of this stuff you never gonna get me to get into because my reaction ain't gonna be the same. Like I told y'all before, I ain't getting nobody address to talk about on the internet. I'm getting your address to pull up. Real talk. We gonna catch real cases. It's real cases in front of a real judge. We not gonna catch conversations that later you're gonna tell somebody I didn't mean it. I just typed it. I'm grown, so I watch what I say and I say what I mean to say. So if I tell you, wait a minute, did you just say you said some dude at me? Oh, I know what I'm gonna say. Some ratchet, nasty shit. I'm gonna mean 99.9 of that shit. Like I'm gonna mean 99. That's what oh no, I don't get into that kind of stuff. What's somebody girl? In my worst wretched days, wasn't nobody threatening me like that. So why would I have that going home with me on the internet with some people that would never, that would never. So no, why would I do that on the internet? That's all these people do. Oh, somebody pulling up at my house. Then why you on the internet talking about it? Man, first of all, you're not even illegally carrying. And you know what? I can't. You talking all this yang gang and shang shang about other people's crib, you think somebody might want? Oh, they will. Oh, they will. Because they say what you bring in the world is what you put in your life. So if you putting that out for somebody else, you bringing it back to you. So why would I be putting that out? That's why I ain't sitting on here talking about, oh yeah, I want y'all. I wish somebody would be giving me somebody information. I don't want it. Because trust me, if I wanted somebody information, I could get it and never ask not one person on the internet and get it legally. How you like that? I wouldn't need to experts on here for nothing. I ain't looking for nobody information. Have no desire for anybody's information. Send prayers out for my Justice for Bryson. I just seen her pop up on my Instagram, but I couldn't because I'm on the phone. Go to it. Prayers to my Justice for Bryson. But yeah, no, why? That's not me talking tough. That's talking real life. All y'all should be like that. All y'all should be like, my home is my safe haven. It's my place of peace, my place of refuge. Home is where the heart is. Home is where my family is. Home is where my pets are. Home is where I'm at. So why would I be playing with that with anybody? But these people doing like, oh my God, I can't believe somebody, or be a part of it. It wasn't me that sent those people to your house. I was just on the phone with them while they called. Girl, then you might as well have been with them. You might as well have been the one that sent it. Because if you was in the car and a 187 happened and the police knew you was in it, you should be an accessory or part to, unless you came to them first and told them about it. So if you sitting there with people while they doing it, you're doing it too. At least standing. Yeah, I did it. Because I'd be standing. Yeah, I was right there when they got your address. I didn't care. You're lucky I didn't copy it down. Because they was talking about doxing you. I was talking about pulling up. I was talking about doing a Google search and getting an ice cream truck and being right outside your house selling your shorties ice cream cones and looking at the look on your face on my live when it was me swerving them ice cream cones. I'm the type to pull up in your city and be at your local gas station waiting to see you come pump some gas and pull dead up on the pump next to you and say, what time you going live? I'm the type to pull up in your city and do a live so close to your house that you know I know your address by how close I'm to your crib when I do the live. Y'all the type to come up on here and talk about it. Baby, 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 baby. I'm the type to go live and be talking to somebody on my panel you never seen before that's literally sitting outside your crib while we live. So why would I open that to the internet? All that shit's illegal. Baby, look what people are here doing. Y'all looking to get some people some cases? This ain't like entrapment to me. Big Bad Wolf, how you there? And says, I ain't about that. I don't play them kind of games with nobody. Because somebody better do it to me if I'm talking about pulling up at their crib. I better literally come outside and they sit in front of my house. I'm like, hey, is that you? Well, the difference from me is I'm a whistle. I'm going to hit something. Mean if you hit me, you can get off my block. You better catch me on your block. And then get up out this city. This man down here luring. But in my worst days, I wasn't thinking about like that, nothing like that. So if you think I'm gonna let the internet have me looking over my show, for what? What am I looking to sign an autograph? Because that better be what I'm looking over my shoulder to do. Because I ain't looking for nothing like that. I'm not from the internet, y'all. I'm 43 years old, girl. Yes, man, how is your Friday going? But no. So that's how I look at stuff like that. Like, please, why would we be doing that? What men do I know would be sitting here on listening to one live where they be hearing some dude, oh, she's a drug addict, they be like, who is this dude? I wouldn't even bother telling that because they gonna, oh no, these people playing a game. Ain't nobody playing in real life. And they should. And every one of y'all, man, like I said, y'all husbands need to listen to some of these men y'all listen to and ask them, should you even be listening to them? Should you be around them? Should you mess with any chick that's messing with you? You should ask your husband. Don't ask me. Stop asking these ladies. Stop asking these single women. Go ask the doggone man, your husband. You got a king in your life. And y'all, some of y'all men are gonna tell y'all get away from these dudes. Go ask. You got a big brother who really love you. You got a grown son, you raised him right. Go ask him. Go ask him if one of his homies called him and said she was getting into it with a chick. Would he go over there and smack a chick? And if your son, husband, or man says yes, you better check him because I'm sure he probably done smacked you before. Because no real man, could you imagine if your son got a call, ladies with grown sons, and you heard some chick like, hey, I got into it with these women, listen to what they said. What you gonna do? You gonna call them chicks and check them? I would go, man, first I check that heifer on the phone with my son like she ain't never been checked. I'm gonna check that heifer. Let that be my husband, my boyfriend. First of all, some of these men that's fighting for these women on here, do y'all got women? Because I could just imagine, y'all. Let's role play. Could you imagine you sitting with your man, y'all? I might have to come on camera. because I want you to see me. Because I'm gonna do it in facial expressions too. So when I go out, that's me hearing this woman talking to my man. When you see me, that's my facial respect. Like what? Okay. All right. So I'm sitting here with my man and some chick. Hey, what's up, Bobby? We're gonna make him Bobby. Hey, what's up, Bobby? Hey, bruh. She could be calling him bruh. She could be calling him nephew. I don't care. But listen to what she about to say. Hey, bruh, man, I just got into it with this chick, man. This heifer, she talking all kind of jazz. She get on my nerve. She thinks she's so tough. Man, I'm telling you, man, call her out, man. You better get her. You better let her know I'm not playing because I roll with you. Do she got a man? Because that's what I'm be saying in the background. Do she got a man? Do she got a brother? Is she inserting anybody inside of any of her orifices? Because she need to call them straight up. Then what she gonna be saying in the background? Who is that, your woman? Because what she gonna tell him next? Check me. I wish a chick would. That's why I'm like, do some of these dudes have women? Where they at? Where they at? Because your woman should be telling you like, why is this woman calling you to check women? What do you owe her? Oh, I feel you on that, little sis. Um, but yeah, I might have to get her back as soon as I get off here. But yeah, Sarah Z, I hear Duran says, but yeah, some stuff, and like I said, have I done some catty stuff? Yeah. Have I been a bitch? Yeah. Will I be a bitch again? Probably so. Have I just not liked the chick? Yep. From the moment I met her. Yeah. Have I not liked the chick and then realized I was wrong and we were actually more alike than not? Yeah. 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 Have I ever set a chick up? No. No. Have I took some dirty things that I knew about a chick and spread it out? Nope. And I've known some things that have been way worse than, and I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Because that wasn't my beef with her. And especially if it was something that I remained her friend while it was going on, I'd be damned. And because I'm not now, that's what I'm going to use against her. Because that means I was always using it against her. My beef going to be whatever problem we got with each other. And it ain't going to be that. It ain't going to be the stuff you did to yourself, the men you put up in your body. That'll be on you, girl. That won't, hey, Colin, how you doing? That won't be on me, girl. That won't. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if that bothers me. That's sorry if it makes me reflect back to the fact that one of the reasons I was so hard on my daughter about don't trust a chick, don't do this, don't do that, be your guard, don't let nobody in, was because I knew about that kind of shady stuff. You'll be loving on some friend who's snaking you like a dog. And you know if heifers in their 40s, 50s, 60s will still do it. You know girls in their teens, 20s, 30s, they definitely still do it. And that's just scary to me. Because these are the same girls that's going to marry our sons, date them, sleep with them. And we going to want kings with people that ain't queens. Scary to me. Some people might not care. Cooks, how you doing? Sis, what you make today? How you doing? But yeah, some people won't care. And then some people say, well, I've done some wrong. We all have. Did you grow from it or are you still doing it? Did you win? Or did you lose and you just want to keep losing? That's why I said, no, I'm not on here to preach to nobody. I'm not on here. I'm on here to say the shorties. I'm on here to say, hey, I done did wrong. I ain't doing wrong. This is wrong. And you get more, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. I'm gonna always speak for the underdog. I'm gonna always speak for the bully. I'm gonna always be fighting for them and letting them know that it's people that you so-called think are cool, or you think, man, I like that they outspoken. I like they speak out, and I love one of the things people love about me the most is that I can be me anywhere I go. I don't just chameleon because I walked in a room and I want to fit in. What fits in is me.
The piece of the puzzle in that room or that situation was me, and no one can change that. And that's how I feel about everybody. Your piece was your piece. And sometimes I don't mean your piece was good, but it was necessary to this puzzle. Yeah. So now I don't know. I don't know. So as I go on more, like I said, especially as we go out to pop right into August, for August, there's some things I want to do because in the proving of what you really stand for, then you stand. So for me, like I said, for August, I do plan to open up to do some interviews with some people as far as content creators, just on this new thing I want to do. I do plan to do that for August. I do plan to do more uploads and literally, really not even talking because this month, because last month was my first month of my membership. This month for my check that I'm getting for this, when we get this next check, when I get this check, that I will be sending my membership money over. And so deciding where we sending the first thing to that too. That's really what I'm on. I am not on anything else. I'm on definitely developing what I came to do for me, you know what I mean, and do it the way I've been doing it naturally and from my heart, and just being a buck. So it might not be a buck to you, it might not be the buck you be. It's who I'm being. I'm in 100% me. And so I'm gonna continue to do that. But like I said, definitely for August it'll be more uploads, more trips, more memberships. But on the live side, it will be more so when I go live. It'll be to do this new thing I want to do with content creators, and I'm going to grab who I want. And it means nothing against anybody because if I plan for it to be something with longevity, it'll keep going. So you're not gonna get everybody at once. So it's not I picked and choose. It's I want to follow my heart of when I saw it, where I wanted to start and how I want to do it, and that's how I plan to do it. And so, yeah. So with that being said, it's just this building, and like I told Heidi when I was on there Monday, I have a lot of equipment. And I said, and I procrastinate myself on using my equipment because I only want to use it for certain things. But it's like I need to take advantage of it, and so that's really what I'm on. That's really what I'm on. I'm a silly Millie. Thank you, Miss Amanda. I'm a silly Millie. I'm a jokester. Sometimes in my sadness or in pain, I love you too, sis. And thank you, sir. Let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna cut off real quick on being silly because I'm a silly Millie. I'm in the class clown. I'm that. I take pain and not laugh like most comedians, and I turn some of it to laughter. So I have what could sometimes be a warped sense of humor, but I've learned that every room is not for that sense of humor. Because I've learned to hear people and feel people so that they can feel me and hear me. Um, but I am grateful for the kingdom. I am grateful 150 grand to the kingdom because it's so good to know you're not alone. I know for a fact nobody up in here perfect because none of us will never be perfect. But the fact that what I thought it could be, and then sometimes I'd be in chat, I'd be in on other, all over the net. Y'all know I'd be everywhere. But I would be in all these places and I think, damn, the only thing I notice is most of the people, like, especially people that do like 60K a video and stuff, it's not live, it's uploads. And you still got the comments, but I can filter it more than I have all that trash or that fight. And I said, but I just don't think you can have it. I know the more people you have, you're gonna have people gonna come through and they're gonna say terrible stuff to try to deflect, distract, you know what I mean? Jealousy, whatever, there's a million reasons. So I do understand that. But I said, but how you build something is the foundation. So forget when it gets to a place where you know it's gonna happen. How about in the foundation? How about what people see and what they bring? And I told myself I wasn't gonna come in with a whole bunch of rules because we are adults and we should be able to govern ourselves. So I stick with it. Y'all know my minds aren't babysitters, they aren't play leaders, they ain't my bodyguards. You understand me? They are my friends. They are people that support the dream. They are people who take time out of their time to volunteer their assistance because they believe in what I believe in. So when the foundation was coming, my minds or what I believe, I call them the the studs, the foundation that we put up. They came in and they said, "Hey, we want to make sure we were putting up stuff," and they said, "Let's put it up this way," and we made it strong. And that's why I tell people the kingdom can wiggle, it can wobble, it won't fall down. Like I'm not worried about that because it was built right and it got great insurance. I mean, come on, God, if you thought it didn't, and so thank you. So I'm blessed. Like I told y'all, sometimes I have literally, as I'm learning to, how to make the ad. Like I tell people, y'all telling me not to have AdSense, but you got monetized and you can't even have AdSense because you can't even govern your mouth enough to get your ads on. But if you doing 4,000, 5,000 views, like you telling me, 4,000 times 5 seconds, you're gonna get some AdSense. And if you doing that every video, you definitely gonna cut it on the check, on part of your check. Let it be one of your 6 sources of income. Ain't no way somebody gonna tell me it's 6 ways to get money. I'm gonna get money off 2 of them. I want money off all 6 of them because you opened it to me. And failing in one of them ain't an option. So I'm sorry if I take that wrong, but I've been blessed enough that as I'm learning, as you learn the algorithm, as you need to grow bigger than one thing. Oh, they only came to see me talk about this. So if I talk about this, that's it. But they don't care if I do anything else. You have to move around and open yourself to this universe that is here, the internet. And it is scary and it can be overwhelming and it's dark in some places and people are dark and we're going through a lot. And you got to know it all. And you got to have some tough skin and you got to move right. You got to treat people how you want to. So even when people doing you bad, I got more good people in my corner than I got bad, so I'm not worried. But thanks to people's support, thanks to they uh, super chat, super stickers, super thanks. I have never not got a check from YouTube. So like I said, I know for a fact I get paid from YouTube once a month. It's definitely not gonna be what covers my life because I'm not making that kind of money on it. I'd have to be making thousands on it a month. I mean, oh, it's covered, and it only be covering the month. And so, like I said, I'm blessed. I'm blessed for that because it's shown me how to do this and do it the right way to grow, to keep moving. Like I said, I like I'm really trying to get to the thing where they let me put my stuff on my merchandise because, like I said, I'm in the back burner doing it on my own to get merchandise. But I'm talking about do this because if you gonna open me 6, y'all done let me into the shopping, to the store. Y'all let me into a Super Chat, Super Thanks membership. Y'all let me into monetization on shorts and also, hey, it's 6 avenues. You got me in 6 of them. Then I got to get bread in all 6 of them. And if you say to touch money off of them, you got to get at least $100 in each one every month. If you do all 6 the right way, you're guaranteeing yourself at least $600 a month, which is not a lot of money. But then to start, if it's off you building something, then you show me how much money you really want. Keep growing. Keep banging, keep moving, keep going. I want to say, let me tell you something. I look up to what people call the underdogs, where we all start with no subscribers. If you ain't coming here a celebrity off somebody coattail, just getting people to ride the wagon for you, then you got to start this from the ground up. So to all those content creators I see out there dropping shorts, especially new ones, shorts, live, and uploads. Keep doing it. Don't stop. And just remember that whatever you give, make sure it's you. But that's what you're gonna have to do no matter what. Is be you and be what you can be and give what you can give. And you're not gonna be somebody else. You can go duplicate everything they do. If it's that thing is theirs, it's not gonna be able to, you know what I mean? You not be you. That's what we need more of. We need more of people being them because what they're gonna learn is there's more people like them than not. It's more people looking for them, need them, so that's just how I feel. Hmm. Yep, you do. You do. Blessings bring blessings. And what comes from the heart reaches the heart. You know what I mean? So, and the one thing that people have to realize, so whether whoever you are, at the end of the night, I'm one person, but each person I meet is one individual person. But I'm still moving that one person that is me through all of that. So even if everybody give me all of their love to give to me at that time, They got to remember that. Even when I'm giving it out, what you might think is I'm trying to be as equal as I can, as one person. I really am. But yeah, like I said, but now I'm thinking about this stuff, I said, ooh, some of this stuff, these people, girl. But yeah. Oh, but like I said, still early. It's 2. I'm not leaving out of here till 9:45. The good thing is it'll cool down some, but we're in heat till almost midnight. So the good thing is at least the sun won't be out, so that always makes it feel different. But right now, I'm trying my best to not have to leave. I went out this morning, but I realized the one thing I need to get, and I'm definitely not carrying even from the corner, I need to go get a case of water because I feel like that's the one thing I'm drinking a lot of. And my butt was before buying me my big old which guys like, no, we need to be multiple drinking bottles. So we back to a nice friendly case of water. This is not a core day. This even though core be good, but I'm just drinking too much water to be they too much a bottle on the solo. You could buy a case, be drinking off water for a couple of days, and like I said, I'm just thinking because I don't even want to carry that from the corner. That's what I have you just buying some bottles of water. But like I said, if I go buy, even if I buy $1 bottle of water and I buy 5, 6 of them when I could have just bought the case, that's gonna make me mad. So I'm like, I might just have to carry it. I still gotta go back to having my little basket. Because I wasn't afraid to put something heavy up in it, honey, and get to moving. I don't like waiting on people. I like to get what I got to get done and do it and keep it moving. I do not like sitting around being on people's schedule, going when they go, move when they move. Say, oh, I can't stand that. It's a learning process. It is. It's a learning process. And like I said, I had to go down to go up. I had to be mad. I had to be like, oh, you want to trade? Because I used to tell people it's an eye for a damn eye. You kick me out, I am going to like you. It's like bringing a blade to a G fight. Like it's just not. It's not a even. I'm not going to be even. Don't give me a little of shady because to me there's only one side. You know what I'm saying? And when you cross that line, I promise you, I'm about to come on this line and stank it leg. I'm about to, and I used to think like that. And I'm not saying that's good. I'm just honest with who I was. Because to know I'm better is when I be thinking, Danny, you would have lost it about this. When stuff go on, I'd have lost it. I told you I couldn't have been on here a couple of years ago in chats with people because, like I said, when they were bullying, what you call, I was the one who gave them the Bishop's Goon Squad. 'Cause like I told them, I'm about that life, and I don't care if you in another state. I'll come to that state and help you. Because these people, it's ridiculous. When me and Real first got into it, it got straight off that internet that day because I told them I don't play them games. That don't make me tough. It's just I know how I react. I know why. I ain't worried. Record the shit I'm saying. The fuck? Because it's just gonna prove you. Because I'm sure I said when he was recording it, in it. I'm telling you, I don't play these games. That's why I'm getting stuff like this. Because it's not gonna be. We not, and that don't mean I'm out here taking out live. No, I'm just saying what I'm saying. I don't play these games. Nobody I don't play them. I don't care. They black, basketball. Nobody I don't play these games. They don't. Not at all. Not a little bit. Do this in real life because I know where stuff like that leads to. Nothing good. Nothing good. I said these little girls, they go to school, they so secure, and then they so tortured by each other that your pretty little insecure girl is so insecure that she's making herself trying to look like them, be like this, get this, and we doing that to each like I can't. I'm sorry. I want them to win. Hey, if you want to be a bitter, unhappy chick for the rest of your life till you go home to the worms and eat your face, let that be you, but we got to somebody, please, anybody, the women the real ones, the ones who made it, the ones who got bullied and they didn't become a bully. Can y'all please stand up? Can you please tell the little girls it's okay? Can somebody please go get these little 20-year-old girls and tell them, let me tell you something, girl. Stop making your body up. Stop laying down with everybody under the sun and you still so empty. Stop hanging out with a bunch of chicks you trying to validate yourself to, who actually make you feel worse about yourself, that you are fighting yourself. You don't, baby girl, can somebody do it? Anybody? Please? Because like I said, some of y'all saying, well, I ain't got no daughters. I bet you got some sons. Well, who you think they getting up with? In our face, they trying to wipe us out, but yet use us for everything they need us to be. Everybody keep taking it for granted. But like I said, I wish I had the power to make every woman sit down for 24 hours. I'm talking about she ain't cooking nothing, cleaning nothing, watching what nothing, waxing nothing, taking nobody to school, working nowhere, buying nothing, turning on the internet, turning on the TV. She ain't going to a beauty shop. She ain't going nowhere. She's not doing a damn thing. I want the world to just touch her for a day without us. One day, just 24 hours, just one day. Just one day, then I want the world to respond. Because see, when we go back, you'll see it. Oh my goodness, it'll be a freeze on everything, drop. They'll be sitting at the doggone stock. They'll be sitting there knowing that if these women do not get up, the effects, we could feel it in one day. One day will take a hit. Everything, which, because we are, I'm telling you, just all of us, just every woman, just we ain't gonna do nothing. 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 We ain't gonna text each other nothing. We ain't gonna do nothing. We gonna make sure that the world don't get nothing from us today. Then tell me where the power lie. Tell me where the economy gonna be. Tell me everything with just one day. And imagine if you said a week. If you said a week, they be trying to put me in. They be trying to put me under the federal. They be like, if you don't get this girl up out the world, telling the women of the world to take a whole break from everything, from everything, from everything, from everything, for every part we play in every piece. I mean, take it out. She ain't there today. Let everybody else do our job. They got it. Somebody husband won't eat for 24 hours. Hmm. Somebody gonna act like they don't know how to turn the washing machine on somewhere. Kids ain't gonna go to school that day. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Cause half your teacher women. Mm-hmm. 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 Some company ain't gonna have a clue what's going on with the company because the secretaries were usually women, and they was doing all the legs and the work. Mm-hmm. 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 Somebody's views and sales or whatever they was getting for that day gonna drop to damn near nothing. It's gonna be the biggest low they ever seen because ain't no women in there. Oh wait, the grocery stores? Yeah, it's gonna have some men up in there scavenging through because some men still shop and I ain't saying men don't, but Hunty's gonna be empty. Gas companies all around the world ain't gonna get cut on. They ain't gonna get a hit off your thing, your meter today, because ain't nobody gonna turn on shit. Because ain't nobody gonna be in there cooking if some women ain't in the house cooking. Some man who wake up every day to some woman ironing his clothes and getting them ready and taking care of him however she take care of her man. Oh, he's gonna wake up realizing that, hold on a second, I didn't realize how privileged I was because today she didn't. Angie, how you doing? I know what happened if the women said that. I know that if the women all said at 10 o'clock tonight, we all coming out on the porch and sitting on the floor and staging a coup, let me tell you something. The world would be full all over of nothing but women sitting outside on, and you'd realize that the state, they you look around and you'd ask yourself, how could it be a man's world filled with this many women? I'm just saying have respect. We ain't trying to take over the world. We trying to just be respected. That's it. So if you ask me yesterday, what was Danny thinking about all these things? Mhm. Thinking about how women been second class citizens since the discovery of this so-called free world. And in some in some countries, they might as well not even be a citizen. There's no respect for them, and I feel like they trying to push it further back. As we are the build of this country, and without us, we are the, you know, like I don't know, and just seem like it'd be okay. Mm. And even when it comes to this fight, I just think if women never would have fought, I'm talking to women, even when you got the greats of the the starters and the greats of the LGBTQIA plus community, you have to think of the backbone of what got them to even be heard was the women standing. I think back on the day of Madonna. I think when I was a little girl, Madonna was the first person I ever remember because when I was a kid, like being gay wasn't some people openly came out and said, period, nowhere. I don't care what race you were. I remember that when Rosie O'Donnell had to separate from her girl because she couldn't come on there and with Ellen to come out. So let's not act like we was just all in here frilly nilly billy billy, and we talking the 90s. So imagine the 60s, the 70s, all this. But what I do know for a fact is who stands and made a fight with that was women for their sons, for their daughters, for their friends' sons and daughters. It was women. We stood on battle lines to even make a place to have a place. So to be acted like we were made by something else, no, 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 we made a place. And we fought. We have been abused in the fight, took an advantage in the fight. Women have been taken, their lives have been taken in the fight. We fought. Do you know how many women were affected and fought and protested and everything for us to even get to Roe versus Wade? And so, like I said, that's a very steppy thing because people have abused it, of course. We abuse everything. But it messed up the right for those who needed it too. Because we always losing, ladies, as we fight. Misfit Media, how you doing? Well, like I said, so I'm gonna have respect for women, just like I have respect for the kings, for the men. That's why I don't play about men that want to fight women, because that's not a man to me. But I know the more the queens stand up, the kings will stand up with them. Because they just been waiting for them to remind them, there's all these women we wither this face. I don't need no man. I don't need this protection. I don't need this. And we so tough, and we had to, some of us had to fight alone, so you just know how to do that. But the thing is, we got to let the kings know the queens are here. The kings got to know the queens are here. There's no kingdom without kings and queens. So I'm definitely standing for the. I got to stand for the crown. I stand for the crown. Hmm. Oh, go ahead, Tina. I'm just running my mouth. Go on ahead. Yeah, I normally don't even come early live because I know my minds all work, and I hate for anybody to have to miss it. But yeah, I gotta kind of sometimes just go live because it worked better on my schedule too. So don't feel bad. I know you're in and out, girl. You at work. Work, girl, and stay cool. That's what I care about. Stay cool. It's hot. That's to everybody. Stay cool. It is hot. Drink water. Stay hydrated. Don't drink too much. But stay hydrated. But yeah. But But yeah, other than that, what's everybody getting into on this Friday? But since I'm not going out till late, that means like when I get done, I got some jasmine rice made. I'm gonna mix up some um lemon pepper tuna and some pink salmon, and I'm adding some peppers to it, and then I'm making a broccoli and red onion, and I'm gonna mix it together. I just have a taste for that so bad. That's what my textures want. And I was tossed up. Do I want salmon? Do I want tuna? Do I want salmon? Do I want tuna? I said I kind of want them together. Thank you. And you all are inspirational for me, and y'all just don't know it. Like that, That's one of the things I try my best to make sure I'm never going. Man, I swear, y'all, I am a subscriber first. And one of the things I always thought is like, why is it that these creators get so caught up in each other that they forget the subscribers make you? That's who make you. And that when you go to somebody and say, well, because you got numbers, I know you could bring me something through your numbers. If it's not authentic, then it's not really even numbers. I see content creators, they'll be having 3, 4, 5,000 subscribers, and you can't tell because it's not authentic. It's numbers. It's like people in a relationship for 10 years, but you'll go sleep with your mate's best friend. What was in them years? Mm, I don't know. I just want to be me. I'm not in a race to see how fast I could do it. I'm not in a race to see how people I could get to be so loyal to me that they don't want nobody else. I'm looking for that. I'm looking to bring change. I'm looking to finally see my potential as a leader. I'm looking to say that this time I'm not going to stray wrong and I'm going to lead by example, that I'm not just saying something I'm doing it. When I could do the same thing and I'm choosing not to. I'm uplifting, not taking down. I'm not destroying. That's it. That's it. I done did all that shit. Been there, done that. Oh, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so, like I said, if that's bad, then I don't want to be good. Sure. If I'm wrong, I don't want to be right. Because if I leave tomorrow, at least I can leave in peace. I don't know about y'all, but there's two things I know for certain. I want to know when I go home that one guy know my name and my job was well done. Not because you said so, because he said so. So outside of that, I ain't living for nothing else. That give me peace. So on that, I'm like, hey, people think I'm perfect, girl, but I wish the world was perfect. Y'all look at what's going on the news. There ain't nothing perfect back that. Do y'all talk to y'all friends about what's going on in their life? Don't sound like nothing perfect in that. Do you see the sickness all around the world? I'm nothing perfect about that. So I don't think nothing perfect. I don't even believe in perfection. I shoot for it, but I don't believe in it. You know what I'm saying? I shoot to do the best I can do, and failure is not an option. But perfection was left for the gods. So the gods are perfected. My ancestors are in perfection now because they've done their job, and now they are in a form of perfection to me. But outside of that, no, I don't believe in it. And I believe people can be wrong and be right. I can believe that vengeance ain't mine. I just had to learn it because, like I said, it used to be. Like, Lord, you taking too long. Your vengeance take too long. You wanted to be continuing, and I need it now. It's my vengeance and I need it now. Y'all know, like the commercial, on that commercial when they be like, it's my money and I need it now. I'm like, it's my vengeance and I need it now. But then I ain't realized sometimes when I was wanting that vengeance, I was doing the same thing the people was doing. And yeah, they got theirs, but I got mine too. Because I was doing the same shit. I just needed it because they did it to me. Like I said, I'm no fool. I can learn from somebody else's mistake too. I ain't got to go through the fire to get burned. So like I said, I'm gonna put that game out here in the world. So when I'm gone, one day, one who knows, my grandkids might be thinking they don't know what it's like to give up. They don't know what it's like to not feel enough. They don't know. And I could be in here saying these words Who knows? Don't know. Just doing my part for now. The future will say what it is. But I know since I was a little kid, I was chosen. I just didn't think I was worthy. What I was chosen for. Life will tell. It'll tell me. But yeah. So I know. Like I said, I'm definitely doing an upload because I want to do this one little. I want to do it. I definitely want to drop an upload today, at least two more because I want to do the rest of the bed. That's an upload. Um, and then I'm gonna do this other upload that I want to do. Then I want to start pushing for August. Like I said, we're about to hit August, and so I just want to start doing stuff that I want to implement in August. I want to start getting into that. I'm gonna put up some shorts. I'm definitely gonna do some videos tonight at my thing. You know, the ones where I'm gonna take sound out because I know it's music gonna be bumping or whatever. But I'm gonna do some videos, but I probably won't upload those till tomorrow. If anything, I might put a short or two up on it or a picture or two on my community wall from that. But like I said, I'm not even heading there till 10. It's right down the street from my crib. I could walk over there if I wanted to, but I'm right up in there with my buddy. But I'm heading over there at 10. So, like I said, I know I'm not putting nothing up. Then tomorrow is my day with my grandbaby, and it's supposed to actually cool down. So, I actually want to do something. We're going somewhere tomorrow. But that will be the video for wherever we're going on that. If I do a live in that video, I'm gonna do that on my membership because it's gonna be cooler tomorrow. We're supposed to cool down a little bit, and if so, I want to go and take her somewhere fun for her and that'll be an experience. But then, y'all know Sunday is Pajama Jammy Sunday, and though I'm not one, then nothing against no church. I don't go. I don't. I'm not in the church like that. I'm a spiritual person. There's nothing wrong with that. And I believe God touches every corner of the earth by living inside of us. You know, I believe in the sun, whatever, whatever. It's not because I'm not here to define my beliefs or put it into somebody else because I'm still learning what I want to learn. But in that, I respect all religions or whatever. And I know whatever, whatever. And I'm learning. But what I'll say is that tomorrow my granddaughter goes to church with her mom, and they invited his family and friends thing. And what I want to know is when it comes to planting seeds, when it comes to village, when it comes to community, I'm always going to be there for my family. So I will definitely be at church on Sunday morning with my baby um, doing that. So I will keep her Saturday night. We will go to church Sunday morning and she'll go on home and we're gonna pajama jammy it out. So I definitely will, it's gonna be a busy weekend the next couple of days. Yeah, but that's what I plan on doing. That's what I plan on doing. With this knee, anything I planned on doing that involved like supposed to be going skating, that's nowhere in my forecast right now because with this knee like that, there's no way I'm going skating. Um, I was gonna take my hoverboard on that bridge. There's no way I'm getting on that hoverboard on that little bridge because we got a bridge that you can take from here to the lake. And so I was gonna do it. I think what I'm just gonna do is maybe Tuesday I'm gonna just rent one of the bikes on the bridge and I'm gonna ride the bike from the bridge, from the city to the lakefront and let you see the views. But that'll be an upload because I'm gonna record the whole ride and then put the video up. So like I said, I got a lot of things I really want to get into. We get into August, baby. This year is wrapping up. Like I said, show me something. Show me something. No matter who you talking about, no matter how much I like them or don't like them, I'm gonna get out of here about them. Period. Like just. mm And there's gonna be other people while you talking about. I'm like, why are we even talking about them? Even if I do it, I'm like, oh, I'm over things. I'm not over the fact that you gonna definitely be an emoji for me forever. But no, I'm over things. Like, just get over things. I got ADHD. I will get over it. And when I am, I'm like over it. But yeah. But yeah, everybody. Oh yes, yes. They grow so fast. That's why I'm enjoying the moments with my kids. I couldn't wait to like, oh, everybody in school and you don't have no half a day kindergarten. You couldn't wait for this, but you rushing time. Right now, I'm like, oh, Booney, you getting too old on me. What you doing trying to stand up? What you mean you trying to crawl? Wait, what's going on? You moving too fast. My oldest still turning two. I'm like, what are y'all doing? Y'all going too fast. Slow down. I can't keep up. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed that in the darkest of storms, I never thought I'd have joys like this, and I never thought that I would be in a place where there could be peace in my mind. That not only could I see where I messed up, but try my best to do it better. That's a blessing. That's a blessing because there's no do overs in this thing called parenting. So like I said, in the end, content. But yeah, I enjoy every moment. There's a joy, like I said, nobody can. And Monday, I'm going to the zoo for part two to do the other half of the zoo with my granddaughter. Mhm. And then we on the favorite part because we go into the safari park. You know what I'm saying? That part, the lions, the Ellies, my favorite. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm not happy that they are rebuilding where they do the little dolphin and shit show and stuff because that means it's closed and that makes me very mad because I like to go. Ugh. Yeah, that right. I know. That's why I said I won't be scared. You said so I shouldn't ride the bike either. Oh, I just know I can't do the walk. I could do the walk on a normal day. It's no way. It's no way I could do the walk. I would have to stop so many times. There's no way I could do the walk. And even if I did the walk one way, I couldn't walk it back because my knee is not going to allow that. I guess I'm gonna just have to put that off for a little bit. Like, but yeah, so no, right now I'm literally getting ready to go make something to eat. There will be a short of that because, like I said, I'm making it now. I already got the rice ready. All I gotta do is make this part, make the broccoli and the peppers, and I'm about to eat some garlic. I'm about to eat, make a short on that, do an upload, finishing this bed. And like I said, I'm gonna get busy. I'm not leaving till 9:45. So since I'm inside, it's hot. I'm literally on my channel, so that's what I'm dealing with today. So I will probably be peeking in and watching stuff. Definitely, thank you to everybody. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for listening to me babble. Thank you for putting up with me getting something in my eye. Then the heat affected my Wi-Fi, which is back on, but I've been here on the phone, so I'm like, it's been working here, so I'm just gonna stay in here. I ain't have one problem, so I'm just gonna stay right here on my phone going live. But yeah, no, thank y'all for putting up with all of that. Ugh. And the bubble wrap, just to sit me still. I know. I'm not. Then I be getting on my mother, and I'm just like, I need to sit my butt still. That's why today, if you notice, even though I'm going to the reunion thing tonight, um, today I'm just in the house chilling. Now I'm not gonna lie. But it's just so expensive when you having food delivered. I'm just like, I so want to order something to come here. I don't want to. That's why I was like, no, make this tuna. That's what I'm like, because you're gonna keep looking for reasons to go out this door. You're gonna look for a reason, like, you know what? It's better if you just walk out the door and just go get. Nope, I'm making this tuna. It's light. It's rice. It's not heavy. I ain't got to turn on this oven or nothing. Yeah, because one thing I'm not doing is heating this up. It's content. I'm comfortable right this. I'm not heating it up like that in here. I'm not. So yeah, so I'm about to go make this food, chill, do the video for finishing my bed. And like I said, and I should go live one more time because I'm not leaving until 9:45. So even if I go live and I do my live from leaving here until I get to there, I'm gonna go live tonight again. I just don't know when. If it's gonna be long, when or short, when if it's gonna be before I go, if it's gonna be when I'm going. I don't know all that yet. I don't know. So I'm just following the flow. But no matter what, today I'm messing with my channel, so you will see stuff on my channel, whether it's a community wall, the question to the membership of where are we sending this first membership donation um, from the members. What is the organization we're gonna do? I'm gonna put 3 organizations, and we're gonna try to do this vote so I can have that ready. Because most likely, even though I get paid on the 21st, most likely I'll send the money before the 21st, so it's already done. It'll be the exact amount to the number I get from YouTube for the memberships, which I believe is $91.27 is what it comes to on my 19 members. So my 19 members so far are in the account. I'm just waiting to see because Some people might not redo their membership for the month. So whatever the number is for my membership, I'll meet it. So even if it hit 80, I'll round it to 100. I don't care. I'm not asking anybody for a dime toward it, but that's what I'm saying. What I want from people is to know where's the first place. And like I said, even if people have other places we want to donate, we'll end up hitting them all. So it just be when it's hit. Because like I said, anytime I hit them myself. So no one can ever later say what it was but what I did. So that's it. And I want to get on that. So like I said, I will be on my channel and dropping something today. That's just a fact. And I'll be all over these streets watching. Florence, Mom, you know I'm always watching you, but I'll be there watching. And I will see y'all later. Thank you, Mom. See you later. Have a good one. Stay cool. It's hot. Drink fluids. It's hot. Stay hydrated. Stay in the pool. Keep on sunblock. You know what I mean? Just stay cool, please. Don't do too much. Don't be me. Don't do too much. Stay cool, and I will talk to y'all later. Love y'all. See ya.